Hi there, Jody Rogers here, and we are on day 29 of creating a clear 2020 vision. Today's topic, sleep. I don't know about you, but sleep gets a bad rap. People who are overachievers find that the more work they do and the less sleep they have gives them some kind of a status symbol, like, oh, I can run on 4 or 5 hours a night, or I only got 6 hours a night last night because I was up late working. I don't know why we praise that kind of behavior or think that lack of sleep is something to be proud of. I don't know about you, but I love me a good 8 hours sleep. And sleep is so important to our body. I'm just going to read a little bit here from Essentialism about a Harvard Business Review article called Sleep Deficit. It called it the performance killer. And in it, Charles A. Czeisler, who was the Baldino Professor of Sleep Medicine at Harvard Medical School, explained how sleep deprivation undermines high performance. He likened the sleep deficit to drinking too much alcohol, explaining that pulling an all-nighter, where you go for 24 hours without sleep, or having a week of sleeping just 4 or 5 hours each night, actually induces an impairment equivalent to a blood alcohol level of 0.1%. Think about that. We would never say, that person is a great worker, he's drunk all the time. So why do we think they're a great worker if they are sleep deprived all the time? Sleep is so vital to having a healthy, fulfilling life. So first of all, sleep is important for our brain. It actually impacts brain function. A healthy amount of sleep is vital for our brain's plasticity. That's its ability to process information, to process what we've learned throughout the day and be able to remember it in the future. And secondly, there are so many studies showing the connection to sleep or sleep deprivation and health concerns. Things like weight gain, diabetes, high blood pressure, and even depression from people not getting enough sleep. So I don't know about you, but it makes me consider my minimum 8 hours a little more carefully. If you have trouble getting into a sleep well or falling asleep quickly, you might want to consider a sleep routine. They're not just for babies. I know if you're a mother, you've gone through those infant years where that sleep routine was so vital for your baby. But why do we let it fall off the wagon as we age and mature? Sleep is still an important part of a healthy lifestyle. So I'm just going to give you a couple tips for helping to create that restful sleep. First of all, it's good to have a routine. Try to set a consistent time to go to bed and wake up each day. You can do that by setting a reminder on your phone that says, hey Jody, maybe you want to start getting ready for bed now. It's 9:30 or it's 10 o'clock or whatever you set as your I want to be in bed by time. And then set an alarm to get up at relatively the same time each morning. And then you want to make sure you're not doing things that prevent you from falling asleep, like being on your phone in bed or watching TV before you go to sleep, because these things can stimulate your brain activity and you want to get into a peaceful, calm state before you go to bed. If you have real trouble sleeping, I would recommend maybe crawling into bed, dimming the lights, and reading a book, a paper book with pages, not an ebook or an electronic book, so that you can help the body and the mind get into that restful state. And of course, I recommend using essential oils like lavender and cedarwood and things that are calming to the brain to help bring in that state of peace. So don't underestimate the importance of a good night's sleep. And I recommend that you get into a good routine and get your minimum 8 hours. Have a good night's sleep. I'm Jody Rogers. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more great tips for creating a clear 2020 vision. See you tomorrow.